Taurus, welcome to Free Spirit Tarot. This is going to be your September 2020 Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, we're going to be clarifying your spread today with the Mystic Mondays. Starting off with emanations, aka heaven or hell. So we're going to pull heaven until we get hell. That's what we do here, especially on the monthlies. So Taurus, I didn't really focus on your energies. I kind of do things on the spot, okay? And you're feeling very enthusiastic. I'll tell you that. I mean, you almost don't care how it looks. You're just really happy and somewhat proud of the push that you have given to something, the meaning that you have gave something, and the energy that has been brought from within out into the world in some way. It is just amazing to you. So let's jump into it. Let's get your emanation for Taurus. Wow, this card fell out. Uriel, Angel of Flame. That bursting energy, that fire energy. What do we have for Taurus? September 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do we have for Taurus? September 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, September 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising. I would take this card because it fell while I was shuffling. Oh, it keeps falling too, but it keeps looking in the positive. You have Chantelli, Angel of Snow, Heaven. So it is about smiling through a rough period. And the reason why you want to smile, Taurus, is because right after this winter, you know, this winter of a hardship that you're going through, and I don't even feel like it's too much of a hardship, honestly. You know, I feel like it's a light hardship. It's more of an irritation. But you need to smile as much as possible, because once this storm is over, there is a blossom of glory coming your way. You know, okay? So you have to smile as much as possible. Trust me. What do we have for Taurus? September 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising. You have Netza, Hell. So you need to give more energy to things. You need to not give up when you feel like you want to give up. Because if you push past that point of giving up, then Netza will step in and give you that energy. And this is the trial that you're on. This is something that you have to go through. You need to be able to push past your limits, okay? Taurus, your limits will be tested. Once you get to your limit, make sure you push past it. And this is the key to getting through this winter time here with Chantelli. Make sure you smile and push through your limits, okay? Underlining is Raziel, Angel of Mysteries. So it is no mystery to you anymore. You understand the path that you need to go down, the path that you seek. Everything is illuminated to you. You already know what you have to do. Do not second guess yourself. Let's jump into your tarot. All right. Taurus, September 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, September 20. Yeah. Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, September 20. Sun, Moon, Rising. Yeah. All right, Taurus. September 20. Two more shuffles. Sun, Moon, Rising. Last shuffle for Taurus. Taurus, September 20. 20. Ooh, yes. Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's do it, Taurus. All right. Taurus, you had the Four of Swords. Wow, because Aries had the Four of Cups. And they had it in reverse. So you have Four of Swords in reverse, Taurus. So you're really grounding yourself, Taurus, by staying busy. You know, because you're not really resting on the thoughts that you have. You're stabilizing your mind to be grounded in a way where you're always busy. And so busy that things are always according to plan. You're always moving at this time and always doing things at this time and always communicating with these people and always communicating with that person. Always eating this and that. and the same thing, you know, kind of keeping things on schedule and working at those things very diligently throughout September. And it's kind of exhausting you because it's depleting yourself in a way, because you're staying on schedule very consistently. But this is grounding you in a way. So you're grounding yourself by just being busy and staying on task and doing things in a routine and making sure that you're always doing it and making sure it's done. Making sure that you don't miss a beat. Not missing a beat. You had the Page of Wands. You're desiring to be on a new path. Aries had the Page of Swords. Princess of Swords. You had the Princess of Wands in reverse too. That's wild. You might be dealing with an Aries, okay? And it is a fire card. You are desiring to be very free as much as possible. Super free, super relaxed, super open to the world. Jumping into experiences that you might not be ready for. You're on this new wave. You've dropped a lot of the things that you you desired to drop a lot of the things that you've worked for in the past or worked on. A lot of burdens, a lot of things that you dropped were burdens, and now you kind of took one thing from that, and then you've moved on a new path, kind of formulated that one thing into something new, and now you're on a new journey. Only this new journey, you're just ready for too much experience, too much freedom within this new journey that you're on, you know? And I mean, this is what you desire, to be very free to the world, very open, and allowing yourself to fail so you can learn, you know, allowing yourself to fall so you can get back up. You desire to get stronger in this manner, you know. You desire a lot of relationships. You desire a lot of passionate connections with people, you know. That keeps you very busy, you know. You're thinking about these things a lot, and that's grounding you at this time. You had the Knight of Swords in reverse. You're manifesting that mindset of being very obsessive. You're manifesting that mindset throughout the month of taking action in a very over-analytical way. You're really thinking super hard about something, and you're jumping in super fast. The situations you're manifesting have you overthinking and taking fast action beyond what you normally would take, you know? And it's like you're reacting too fast. The situations that you're manifesting have you reacting too fast. You're actually manifesting situations also where you are very obsessed about something very obsessive, where you're taking action on it repeatedly. As you're grounding yourself with the Four of Swords in reverse, keeping yourself very busy, manifesting situations where as you're being busy and very active throughout your month, you find yourself very obsessed with this activity, very obsessed with this routine, very much not paying attention to the details for real, but kind of just not paying attention to the details and moving too fast. The situations you're manifesting as you're very busy are making you move extra fast and take action without thinking, without analyzing the situation, without practicalizing things, you know? And you're very much free, desiring to be free and open to the world, allowing yourself to experience life at its fullest, almost, you know, whatever it brings you. You have the Queen of Coins in reverse, Queen of Pentacles. You are expanding in a way where you are sort of not nurturing yourself, you know? You're getting things done, right? But you're not nurturing yourself, you know? You're not nurturing yourself in a stable way, you know? You're not nurturing yourself in a stable way, okay? It could be a person, although I feel as though you're expanding on someone who isn't nurturing you. So you'll know which one really resonates with you more. Whether you're really expanding more and more throughout the month of not really focusing on the things and not really nurturing the things that you have set up. You're not really nurturing the things that you have stable within your life, or you're really kind of expanding on someone here that you kind of are busy with that's not really nurturing you. in a very stable manner. They're not really giving you things. This person doesn't really have patience to deal with what you have stable, and they kind of want something from nothing, for nothing with you. You know, they kind of want to pull from you, and I feel like you're going to be expanding into this person. This person is going to be growing more and more within your field throughout September. Okay, so I would be aware of that and watch out for that. Okay, you have the Princess of Cups. So you really love when you can start something very new, very emotionally different, very emotionally creative. You really are fond of really jumping into new emotional relationships with people. You know, because you're a very busy person, you're very active, and you're grounding yourself in this way. You really find it very illuminating and very loving when a new person enters your life and you can expand and talk to them, you know? I feel as though you'll be having a lot of relationships that don't really last too long. But you get to see where it goes, and you get to learn a lot from these things that come in. And you sort of appreciate these things, these new love opportunities. You sort of compromise at the same time by initiating a romance to new people. You compromise in this way. You relate by showing how you feel to somebody, you know, in a new manner. New relationships, new people that you're dealing with. You know, testing the field out. You're kind of doing that. You know, you kind of love testing the field out, and you're very busy doing so, you know. You also have two princesses here, so it's like you really desire to be free and jump into a lot of relationships at this time. Jump into a lot of emotional connections at this time, being open as possible, allowing yourself to fail where you need to fail. Very spiritual at this time. Very spiritual at this time. I feel as though you're really just dealing with a lot of people in September, Taurus. With a lot of people. You want to restrict yourself throughout September. You want to restrict bringing growth to something. There's going to be something that you don't want to expand on in September. There's something you don't want to put long-term growth to, long-term movement to. So there's going to be something, all right? And you're going to know what it is, all right? You're going to feel it. And whatever it is, it's going to come in the form of you wanting to grow and expand it in some way. But you need to restrict that. You know, throughout September, there's going to be something that you need to restrict yourself from making a passionate choice. You know, don't change. That's what it is. You don't need to change your passions in September. Don't change what's passionate to you. Don't make a choice on something different about what's passionate. Stay true to what you're passionate about. Don't change it. Don't make a choice, all right? If you have to make a choice in September about what you're passionate about to move forward, don't do it in September. Keep doing the same thing that you're doing in September, the same thing that you're passionate about, and make a choice later on, maybe in October. All right? September is not the month for that. And you have the Star card in reverse. Aries had it in the upright. You're going to be feeling very nurtured when you're able to drift around and move wherever you want, to float wherever you go, to be able to wander in places that you've never wandered before. Not really looking or trying to go in the right direction, just but really going in many directions, kind of feeling how these things are, you know? Really enjoying the relationships that you fall into and drift around, and really kind of find new things based upon where you drift and where you wander. You're going to be feeling very nurtured when you do so. Okay? You might drift into somebody who wants to pull your energy, who doesn't have patience for things, who doesn't have things structured. This person isn't grounded. They might want to pull your energy, okay? You also might run into somebody who's very obsessed with you, someone who is very much thinking about you. You might manifest a person who is thinking about you, but they do not analyze situations. They're just very obsessed with you. And you're going to be feeling nurtured when you're just moving around and being very adrifted in situations and kind of wandering where you want to go. And this person might try to hold you down in the form of being very obsessed and kind of throwing things at you in a mental, chaotic way. So just be aware of that, okay? Underlining energy is the Ten of Swords. So you're really ending a situation, completing a way of thinking, letting go of an ambition that you have been very strong about, very much thinking about, very much honing in on. Really releasing a situation from your life that no longer serves you. And staying busy in whatever it is that you're doing this month, okay? Letting go of something that isn't serving you. It could be a way of thinking. So there's going to be a way of thinking, a thought form, an idea, an ambition that's going to be completely gone from your life because it doesn't serve you anymore, and you're going to be very busy grounding yourself. Taurus, this is your September 2020 Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it resonates, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for more videos I do here in the future. And until next time, Taurus, I'll see you later in your next video. Yeah.